today, I text Rob and I text Rob. Rob is the vice president of Carico, and I text him today and I said, Rob, could you show up at the meeting? I know this, he just got home an hour or two ago. He's relaxing. I said, but don't worry about anything. Just share with us about this great filter. Rob is instrumental in all Carico product development. So it is his job to make sure that only the best comes to Carico. Help me welcome, I consider him a great friend, Vice President of Carico International, Rob Shumay.
Well, thank you, Jerry, for that kind introduction, and thank you for having me. What I'd like to do is, all of the products at Carico, I think, are very easy to sell. The health benefits that they give are amazing, but I do think personally, water to me is the easiest to sell. And why would I say that? Well, everybody, it doesn't matter where you live, everybody knows that their drinking water is a problem. And you don't have to look very far for proof of that. All you have to do is go to your store and you see the amount of bottled water that's offered for sale. You can't walk down the street without people drinking bottled water. And they're doing that partially for convenience, but a lot of the reason they're doing it is they think it's a better solution than drinking tap water. And so when we think about our market here, the people who are drinking bottled water, which is nearly everybody, are a potential customer. And one of the funniest but most telling things I've ever experienced at Carico is I was at the store with Joe DiGiaco, and we're at the grocery store. We're looking for a line to check out, and there's a line with nobody in it. And I'm going down, and he goes, no, come to this line. I'm thinking, why would you go to a line where there's already a person there and we're going to be behind her? So anyway, she has a big case of bottled water, and she has a baby in one of the car seats that she's carrying. And Joe goes, excuse me. And she said, yes. And Joe goes, oh, I see you're buying bottled water. I assume that's because you think it's better to drink. And she said, yeah, of course. I wouldn't drink tap water. And Joe looked at her and goes, do you bathe your baby in it? And the look on the woman's face was the realization that bottled water wasn't the perfect solution she thought it was. Because here she is drinking it to protect herself, yet she's bathing her baby that she would probably do anything for in regular tap water. And so I think the market is unbelievable. I was at the Water Quality Association show, and they kicked it off by saying, congratulations. Everybody in this room who's in the water business has guaranteed employment for the next 30 to 40 years. Our drinking water is getting worse. The governments around the world have no solution to get all the contaminants like forever chemicals out of it. And so really, he said, it's up to us to provide people with the right solution, which is a great water filter. And that's exactly what Carico has. And I could spend probably 2 hours talking about each product, but I want to give you a kind of an overview of the products, right? And I'm going to start with our water, the point of use water filtration. We offer you two solutions now, and they are both phenomenal. They are both the 1A and 1B of water filters in the world. Both of our point of uses have been tested, and we take out 99.99% of the forever chemicals. And these are the chemicals in the water that are produced by chemical companies that don't leave our body. They call them forever chemicals because they are impossible to break down. And they have a horrendous effect on our body, including affecting our immune system, our digestive system, and our endocrine system. But both of our point of uses now, and Jerry, I'll send you the test results, certified to 99.99%. Now, another thing when you think about our water is, what is a trigger point? Why would someone want to buy a water filter? And when you talk about water, I want you to keep a number of things in mind. Number one could be the water safety. Maybe they don't like the quality of the water. Maybe they don't like the taste. Well, guess what? Our water filters make the taste better. The last stage in our 15 and 20-inch cartridges is made of coconut shell carbon. And what coconut shell carbon does is it focuses on the taste, odor, and clarity. So it makes the water crystal clear, and it gives it that hint of a little bit of like a coconut taste, like the Fiji water that people love so much. So we've talked about how good it is at taking contaminants out, if that's what the person is interested in. If it's taste, we improve the taste. Here's what's an amazing fact for you. And it doesn't matter whether you're in America, Canada, the UK, the Philippines, anywhere. The cost of water out of our tap is less than a penny per gallon. So when we turn our tap on and we get a gallon of water, it's less than a penny. Here's what's amazing. People here in America got really upset when the price of gas went to over $4 a gallon. Yet, if you and you can do this, go to the store, price a case of bottled water or an individual bottle. People are paying $10 a gallon for water that they can get out of their faucet for less than a penny. It does not make sense. And the reason, again, I can't stress this enough, is people don't know the right solution. They're looking for you guys to provide that answer. And so we have the safety standpoint. We take out the lead, the chemicals, the forever chemicals. We improve the taste. From a cost standpoint, any of our water filters, our point of use water filters, will pay for themselves within a year and a half, even sooner if it's a larger family, compared to the cost of buying bottled water. So we have the economic advantage. Finally, there are some people who want an ecological advantage, meaning they care about the environment. To make 1 gallon of bottled water, it takes 4 to 5 gallons of good pure water. Why? Because you have to mine the oil. That takes water. You have to transport all the water back and forth. You have to rinse the bottles before you use them, before they fill them. And so all of this is actually wasting a valuable resource. And there are people, you don't know which button is gonna resonate with them, but one of those buttons will. And all you need to do is to remember what we talked about and why. So let's talk more about our point of use filter. The new point of use filter uses a brand new patented technology. It's the same type of technology that the US astronauts use in the NASA program and in outer space. Instead of using ceramic, we use a specially treated pleated material. And if you listed all the contaminants in water, chlorine, the THMs, the lead, the mercury, all the things that are bad for us, they have, in scientific terms, what's called a negative charge. And so our new filter has material that has a positive charge. And we've all heard the saying, opposites what?
Attract.
They attract. And so what happens is our cartridge now attracts, like a magnet, all of those contaminants. And even though it doesn't look like it, if you take a pin and you put it right through there, there are millions of points in that little pinprick that can absorb contaminants. And when you multiply that over the 10-inch space of that, we have literally tens of billions of points to absorb these contaminants. So Jerry, you mentioned the flow of the water filter you put in. That's what gives us the higher flow with this, because the water, instead of relying on physical media like our cartridge that forces the water to go through a 0.2 micron opening, we can have larger openings, which allow the water to flow faster, but actually get cleaned even better. Okay, so nobody has this. It's patented. We're going to get larger flow. We're going to get better filtration on it. And it really is, I'm proud of the filter. It really is going to change the industry. And we're the first to have it, and so far the only one to have anything like it. So congratulations to you guys.